people that know how to control their imagination have a much easier time in controlling their eyes and protecting their eyes from looking at things that are not modest. But if a person looks at everything that moves, this is only going to hurt their mind over a period of time, and by the time they notice it, it's become an addiction. So the Chazon Ish is now giving us a few ideas of where this imagination could go and lead us astray. He says, first and foremost, look at how you view money. When you see someone, or someone tells you, oh, you see that guy? He's got $100 million. Are you one of those people that starts imagining, wow, $100 million? Psh, how did he get it? What did he do? Wow, what I would do. And you start thinking to your mind, what are you going to do if you had $100 million? Yeah, $100 million, I'll buy a plane, but not just any plane. I have to get the $5 million plane, and then I'll get the house, but not in that community, in this specific community, and has to have all these rooms, and has to have all this chandeliers, and you start imagining yourself in all these places, you're letting your imagination lead you astray. You're letting your imagination lead you astray. Rabbi Ephraim says that really protecting your eyes shouldn't necessarily be just protecting your eyes of not looking at women that are not modest. Really, for many people today, protecting your eyes should also be protecting your eyes and not looking at other people's stuff, like other people's cars, other people's houses, other people's things. Because what ends up happening is that if a person doesn't know how to control their imagination, they start looking at other people's stuff. He looks at his next door neighbor and how he just bought this house, or how he just bought a brand new car, and he starts becoming jealous. And this is a violation of a Torah, lo tachmod. So if a person starts looking at, allowing themselves to look at other people's stuff, they're immediately going to violate one of the laws of the Torah, which is lo tachmod, don't be jealous. Now this is something that you already have to teach kids when possible, because if you simply tell your kid, just look, as long as you don't touch anything, it's okay. You can look at wherever you want. Look at the next door neighbor's stuff, look at their house. When they come home from visiting their friend's house, the parents start asking them, no, so what do they have over there? Oh no, I was just playing with my friend. Yeah, but how did the house look like? I don't know. The kid said, I don't know, it was a house. It had rooms. What did the rooms look like? Did they have nice lamps? Did they have new furniture? I don't know, they had some new boxes. Or what kind of boxes did they have? And the parents start playing private investigators. So they start sending their kids to the neighbors to go find out what the neighbors have. And then when they see, oh, how are you? I hope things are good by you. Yeah, I heard you guys got some new, washing machine? Parents, yeah. How do you know we have a washing? You have a camera in my house? No, our kid told us. Oh, your kid told you about my washing machine? All of a sudden, the parent's not sure. Wait, hold on a second. Why is your kid reporting what's in my house? And believe it or not, unfortunately, some people are so pitiful that that's what they do. They send their kids to the next door neighbor, to other people's houses, not just to play with the kids, but to scout. And what have you taught your kid? You've taught your kid that it's perfectly fine to look at other people's stuff and be a chomed, be a jealous person. Covet other people's stuff. You have taught your kid to violate the Torah. It's like you taught your kid idol worship. You taught your kid idol worship. You taught your kid murder. Would you teach him murder? No. Would you teach him idol worship? No. So why are you teaching him to be jealous? Why are you teaching him to be jealous? Rabbi Ephraim says people have to protect their eyes from looking at other people's cars, other people's houses. Why? Because when you look at other people's stuff, immediately, if a person has not already worked on themselves to the point where they're happy for other people, when other people have good, their natural inclination, if it's not being happy for other people, is being miserable themselves. Oh, how come he got it and I don't have it? They start crying to Hashem. Oh, Ribono shel Olam, why are you doing this to me? HaKadosh Baruch Hu answers him, yes, my son, what did I do to you today? What did I do to you? Ribono shel Olam, El Rachum V'Chanun, the merciful God. Why? Why have you done this to me? Even Hashem is stressing. Malach Gabriel, Malach Michael, what have we done to him today? Why is he crying? Yesterday he was crying for one thing. What is he crying about today? Even HaKadosh Baruch Hu is looking at you. What is he crying about? Ribono shel olam, why did you give him a new car and not me? This is what people cry about. They cry about other people's stuff. Instead of thanking HaKadosh Baruch Hu for everything that they have, they cry about other people's stuff. Why? Because you looked at it. Why'd you look at it, Bichlal? If you don't know how to be happy for other people, don't look. Protect your eyes from that. It's not just don't look at other people's wives. It's not just don't look at other people's significant other, her husband. No. Don't look at their stuff, because it's going to bring you to a bad place. And that's one of the things the Chazon Ish is telling us right off the bat. People's imagination bows its head before wealth, and sometimes before the wealthy. As soon as they see somebody with a lot of money, they already start, all of a sudden they're bowing, like they don't even know what to do. Wow, what would I do with $100 million? Wow, no, he doesn't have $100 million. That was $100 million just in that one transaction. He has $1 billion. Oh, wow, maybe I could just, maybe he can give me like 10 million. It's nothing to him. What, he has $1 billion? Why can't he just give me 10 million? It's nothing to him. And all of a sudden people start imagining, oh yeah, I'm going to tell him I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and he's going to give me 10 million. Because just because he has money, then that means he should give it to me. And they start imagining themselves, and then when they ask the person for help or for an investment, and the person says no, what do? Naturally, they hate him. They hate him. Oh, so why, you don't want to help me? That's how you are? What, you're better than us? What, all your billions, you don't want to help us? And the guy says, no, it's not about that. It's just that I don't do what you're asking me to do. I'm not interested. What, just because he has money, he has to give it to you? But that's the foolishness of society. That's the foolishness that comes from imagination.